Wow, what a crowd tonight. Man, it's great to be in T-Town with all of my friends. And I am glad to be up here with my bride, the greatest First Lady in Oklahoma history, Sarah Stitt. Man, this is a great turnout, and we've got had some great speakers, and I know you guys are excited to hear Governor Youngkin in just a second. But I want to remind us how far we've come in the last 4 years. Folks, the turnaround that you elected me to do, it is working in the state of Oklahoma. So 4 years ago, if you remember, we were having teacher walkouts, 4-day school weeks, zero money in savings, billion-dollar budget deficits, state agencies losing money. And I got inspired to run for governor. I felt called to run for governor. And I've also got to mention my dad. Did he not do a great job praying earlier? I am so thankful. I'm so thankful for a mom and dad that taught me godly values and poured into me as a little boy. So thank you, Mom and Dad, for everything you've done. Today, 4 years later, folks, the businessman governor that you elected to put a fresh set of eyes on everything in state government, hold government accountable, hold government smaller. Today, we have the largest savings account in state history, $3 billion. We're third in the nation in the amount of savings that we have right now. Folks, we have made record investments in our education system, more than any other governor in history. We gave our wonderful teachers a pay raise. We hit the lowest unemployment our state has ever seen just a few months back. Folks, we've been diversifying our economy, and today, right now, we are number 11 in the country in people moving to the great state of Oklahoma from all over. Not per capita, true numbers, number 11 in the country. You know what state we're getting the most from? California. That's right. Here's what I tell people from California. I had to wait 18 years to vote in Oklahoma. I'm going to make you wait 18 years before you vote, Oklahoma. All right. That's a joke if anybody's recording this, okay? That's a joke. But honestly, you know what the next thing they tell me? They said, Governor, we are coming to Oklahoma because of your pro-business, pro-freedom policies. We watch what happened in COVID. We don't like lockdowns. We don't like mandates. We want to keep our schools open. We want to keep our businesses open. It's everything that we know is Oklahoma values. And folks, we do not put our Constitution in the attic just because somebody in Washington, D.C. tells us to, right? I will always stand with Oklahomans and traditional family values. My favorite bill I signed was the Save Women in Sports bill. I mean, pretty common sense. You know, the Washington Post interviewed me right after that, and they were like, Governor, you signed this controversial bill. And I was like, well, hang on. It's really not controversial in Oklahoma. We know the difference between what a boy and a girl is, okay? It's that simple. And I'm telling you, my opponent wants to talk and make up lies, and her dark money groups are spreading all kinds of lies right now. Matter of fact, somebody told me there was a negative ad on TV. Has anybody seen that? I had to call my mama and make sure she still loved me after seeing all those ads. But here's the deal. There are dark money groups, there's special interest groups trying to lie and confuse. They are telling people, they're sending out flyers. My friends are sending me stuff saying, they're sending out flyers saying I'm going to close down rural schools. I mean, is that not the craziest thing ever? It's unbelievable. And listen to me, in rural Oklahoma, we love our rural communities. We love our rural schools. They are so close to the parents and the families. They know everybody, the superintendents, the teachers. They're actually teaching kids. But it's some of the inner city schools that are indoctrinating our kids. That's what we're going to stop, okay? And it was what my opponent doesn't want to talk about is education. She's been the superintendent of education for the last 8 years. And she was fighting me as I was trying to open Tulsa Public Schools. It was closed for 355 days. And if any of you were governor, and you had to talk to the moms and dads that would call my office and they would say, Governor, what am I supposed to do? My first grader is not learning how to read right now via Zoom. It would break your heart. And that's why we fought so hard. And that's why we have to get Ryan Walters elected as superintendent of education. So folks, let me just tell you, there are 25 million reasons why my opponent will always side with dark money special interest group over you, the people. We will get this thing across the finish line as long as all of you get out and we turn out the vote on November 8th. Okay? Let's do it. Go to stittforgovernor.com. We need you getting engaged. That we'll give you a call list and you can help us and turn the calls out. We can call 100 people and we'll actually help you with all that. So folks, you're here. You're the group that can actually make this happen. Look around you. We can make this happen all across the state of Oklahoma. Thank you so much. So, folks, it's my honor. I'm asking for 4 more years. Let's keep this momentum going as your governor, and we'll continue to make Oklahoma a top 10 state. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. All right. So it's my honor now. You guys are in for a real treat. This guy, the governor of Virginia, a state that Biden won by 10 points. 1 year later, he flipped it and he won. Okay? And you know what he won on? Empowering parents. Empowering parents. Keeping schools open. And now the East Coast is going nuts because he is bringing conservative values. He reminds me of an Oklahoman, actually. Okay? And he is really moving the needle. He's my good friend. I met him before he ran. He came to meet me because we had similar backgrounds in business. He was asking me about the family and kids and should he run. And we had dinner together in Washington, D.C., and we followed him from the very beginning. We were the first governor to endorse him. And he's coming back here, and I told him Oklahomans love